pool for Adult Swim. All kids out.
Hello everyone, this is Blackbird Senpai speaking. I know you guys hadn't seen my face in a pretty good long time. Well, I decided to change that. Don't know if this is going to be a permanent thing. I might go back to just being a floating voice for a while, but this time I kind of had the energy to do it, and that was because I got to go to a pretty special event. This event was ran by Club Kaiju, and it essentially was a cosplay rave. Now at the NDC, formerly Purple Hippo, and yeah, it was a great time. I was able to get there. I got there kind of late, but I was able to speak to the promoter and got everything going, etc. You know, all the background stuff that you guys really don't care about. Yeah, it's essentially what you would think when you say a cosplay rave. Had a cosplay contest, big jams, etc., and so on and forth. It wasn't the usual thing. We didn't have DJs really going in mixing too many different things, etc. It was more or less play a popular track, feel how the crowd is feeling it, and curate from there. So, you know, like some old school DJing, but, you know, I'm here to cover it as always. But before I, go deeper into it, please like and subscribe. You guys already know how this works. But yeah, essentially, we're finna get into it. This is Blackbird Senpai speaking. Thanks for watching. So first thing is first, essentially when I got there, it was already bumping, which is a good sign, obviously. I didn't get there too late, so, everyone came out. I definitely think it was more on the cosplay side than the raving side, which again is a good sign, not only just for the venue, but, just for this video, really, like just for the vibe, because, as much as I have been enjoying the rave scene, of course, things can get samey, etc. And the last time we had something like this was the Pokemon Rave, which again was thebomb.com, the way that they went in. This wasn't quite as intense, I guess you could say, but this felt more lighthearted. Like, this was honestly like a good slice of life anime. And if you guys get that reference, you guys understand exactly how this event felt, because everyone was just having a great time, and it wasn't ever overbearing. Of course, the music matched it, so it was never something that was too crazy, something you can always like bang your head to. It was never something that was like causing mosh pits or anything like that. Like, everyone was just really chill. The girls were in some beautiful cosplays as usual. The guys too. It was one guy named the Big Cock, and that might get me demonetized, but hey, look, we're gonna run with it because just look at him. It's hilarious. And again, as far as just the vibe of it, it was great, and that's the most I can say, because there's nothing more past that, and that's not a negative thing. It just wasn't shooting for the same type of feel or energy that, say, an Infect show is going for, or a Hesh show is going for, So though granted, I've gotten used to those type of shows within that venue, and of course the venue at this point is different as well, but to see this kind of it being kind of like just like this really fun club for a con, like, honestly, if they were able to do something like this after cons, I think that would be like big money. And I'm shooting the idea out there because they're ready to party. And I know, with me being in that scene before I started doing this, because if you guys have been with the channel for a long time, I did the anime stuff beforehand. I already knew this. I kind of already had an idea that a lot of these weebs, as will be called, really get out and really can jam when allowed to. And just giving them the entire venue to kind of just mess around, see each other in their drabs, and just kind of embody what they want to, just kind of be themselves for once. cosplay contest was really fun. The way they did it was they let people sign up. Not everyone got to sign up, etc. You know how it works, but a good chunk of people signed up, and they all lined up, and they called them by name and by character. Now, I didn't catch everyone's name, and I definitely didn't catch everyone's character, but I will try to show almost everyone that was involved here in this little collage right now while I'm talking. Again, it was really fun. Everyone kind of made space for them. They would walk by, try to shoot a pose. Some people were a little nervous. Some people were ready for the camera. Like, you know how that works. And again, it was just a really fun experience seeing everybody again kind of just breaking out that shell that we all have to live with a little bit. We did have some favorites. Again, I already mentioned the big cock. I'm so getting demonetized. We had a very good looking Mystery, and I know this group is from Soul Eater as a couple. They were fantastic, really fun. Then we had Big J himself, which of course the crowd went crazy for him because why couldn't you? It's the Lord Jesus Christ. And if I'm not mistaken, that one really giant girl from Seven Deadly Sins, the girl had cosplayed her, and I'm sorry, I don't know their names by heart, and it's because I just wasn't into those anime, Seven Deadly Sins and Soul Eater specifically. Like, I watched Soul Eater, but that was years ago. So again, forgive me for that. I know there's probably people like screaming at me in the comments, especially about that particularly. But again, here we are. After they announced the winners, everyone went back to partying, and that's when it started to taper off a little bit. Again, it was never really a fever pitch, but you did see the energy kind of fall down just a tad bit when the DJ had to go back. Again, they did make a dance circle, which was pretty cool, but I mean, other than that, it was pretty a uniform event. Again, no one was doing something too extra. Everybody was in cosplay, obviously. There wasn't too many flow artists there, which again made sense. Like, they're already bringing in so much stuff, like bringing in lights to, you know, flow is like a whole nother cumbersome thing. But yeah, man, I mean, for the most part, it was just a really fun experience. I'm glad I was able to be there. I got to meet some friends I ain't seen in a long time because of the scene itself. So yeah, that's the most I can say again about that. It's a pretty short video, but you know, sometimes they just don't need to be bloated like that. But yeah, this was Blackbeard Senpai speaking. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, like and subscribe, you know, the whole nine. Thank you for making it to the end. Peace.